Charles S. Lewis Baker was born into slavery on August 3, 1859, in Savannah, Missouri. His mother, Betsy McKay, died when he was 3 months old, leaving him to be brought up by the wife of his owner, Sally McKay, and his father, Abraham Baker. After this message, we'll get more into details. I want to talk a little bit about a new affiliate, Nagast Footwear. They are a black-owned company that makes some of the best quality shoes, clothes, and hats that I've seen in a very long time. They are designed to empower customers and to teach self-love, self-respect, and self-confidence. I've purchased some of their footwear, and they have lasted me well over a year. Nagast Footwear makes sneakers, running shoes, slippers, boots, hats, and clothing. I love my slippers. I love my sneakers. Even game show contestants love my sneakers. Click my affiliate link below to visit their site to browse and to shop. Every purchase helps me grow this platform. Charles was the youngest of 5 children, Susie, Peter, Annie, and Ellen, all of whom were freed after the Civil War. Baker later received an education at Franklin College. His father was employed as an express agent, and once Baker turned 15, he became his assistant. Baker worked with wagons and linchpins, which sparked an interest in mechanical sciences. Baker did not have any formal education in engineering. He was a self-taught mechanical engineer. The end of the Civil War marked the end of Baker's enslavement, and at age 15, Baker began his career as an assistant to his dad. His curiosity as to how heat is produced through friction led him to probe further into friction. Some say he was fascinated by friction because he could generate heat without necessarily tapping into a heat source through the process. This alternative way of generating heat sparked the urge to create a device that could use the heat generated from friction. At age 21, Baker married 19-year-old Carrie Carragher on December 12, 1880, in Adams County, Iowa. They had one child, born on January 3, 1882, named Lulu Bell Baker. On January 13, 1903, Baker invented and patented a radiator that heats up with friction. This was no mean feat because it took about 23 years to experiment with different types of metals and friction forms before coming up with his friction heater. The friction heat radiator was a green energy option that, if they were still in production today, will not cause harm to the environment. He invented an alternative means of producing heat without combustion. During his patent application, Baker stated that the friction heat could be made by any mode of power like wind, water, and gasoline. His device, according to him, was set up to be the cheapest source of heat production at the time, which made him win accolades such as King of Clean Energy and St. Joseph Negro Inventor. The Draftsman, published in 1908, stated, Mr. Baker claims that the particular mode of power used to create the friction is not essential. It may be wind, water, gasoline, or any other source of energy. The most difficult part of the inventor's assertions to prove is that his system will light or heat a house at about half the cost of methods now in use. After years of trials, his device was near perfect at the time it was invented. Baker's device was made up of 2 metal cylinders with one inserted into the other. A wooden spinning core was put in the center to produce friction. On March 27, 1904, the New York Times edition identified Baker's invention as a clever Negro invention. Other newspapers such as Daily Gazette and News Press also published his story in 1904, indicating his invention would revolutionize the then heating systems. Baker then created a factory called the Friction Heat and Boiler Company in 1904 in St. Joseph with him as the head of the board of directors. His company employed 50 skilled and unskilled laborers to produce more radiators and had about $136,000 in capital stocks. Baker died of pneumonia on May 5, 1926, in St. Joseph, Missouri. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Find The Awakening Frequency on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Research is key. Always do your own research and never just listen to what people tell you. We are The Awakening Frequency. Out of the millions of potential subscribers, we just want to reach one so each one can teach one. Peace.